starting droplets for today, and I'm happy to have you all on board with me. Last week was wonderful. Last week was a time that we kicked off the droplets, and today is another episode. It's the second episode, for your information, and we'll be looking at the droplets I sent that I broadcasted this week, actually. So we'll be looking at it because I got a couple of questions from people, asking me to clarify that droplet for them. And I thought it wise to, take time to try and clarify the droplets tonight. So that is what we will be looking at tonight. So I want you to relax, stay tuned, and follow me through as I, try to explain it to the best of my knowledge. Again, my name is James, and I would like to welcome every one of us once again to this episode of the droplets. Yeah, I can see you, Margaret. I can see Tony. I can see Olabisi. I can see Adirunke. I welcome you guys to this show tonight, and I want you to believe one thing, that you definitely are going to be blessed. Something is going to change for you in your relationship. So, without wasting much time, I would like to just dive into tonight's droplets. And as we know, droplets is just tidbits, some little things that can help you create a peaceful relationship, something that can help you create a relationship that's going to be lasting and healthy, right? So we will be looking at a couple of things tonight about the droplets that I sent this week. So the title of tonight's droplets, you can take it saying that true love hurts sometimes. You can take that as a title of tonight's droplet. True love hurts sometimes. And that is definitely true. Sometimes you find out that the person you love so much tends to hurt you somehow, tends to hurt your feelings, tends to give you some issues, and you're so hurt in yourself. But somehow you find out that you just don't love that person less. You still love that person. You still want to be with that person. So tonight I'm going to be talking about the kind of hurt I'm referring to, not all kinds of hurt, as the case may be. Here I'm not talking about an abusive relationship. I'm not talking about a relationship that is very abusive, very violent, and all that. You understand? So I'm referring to something more subtle, something that little things that still happens every day. So let me go to the droplet I sent this week for us, so that we can just start from there. Now, that droplet says that you need to understand and accept that pain, hurt, is part of true love. For your relationship to be stable, your heart needs to be able to withstand the hurt from that one person you truly love, right? The truth is that if you are not ready to get hurt, you are not ready for a lasting relationship. Okay? This is where love and forgiveness marries. When you are able to forgive, then your heart will flourish even when you get hurt. Learn to forgive, let go, and move on. And the caveat there says your partner has to be a responsible one. You see, this droplet, it's very important, and it's something that you easily understand. It is not something that that is difficult as such, it's very, very easy for you to understand it if you really follow what I'm saying there. I said you need to understand and accept that pain is part of true love. You will accept with me that for every one of us that claim that we are in a relationship, that claim that we are in love, one way or the other, our partner has hurt us. You know, some. You can even say several times. Our partner has hurt us several times. Numerous times, and yet we're still in that relationship. You see, one of the people that reached out to me said that, does it mean we should, how did she even put it? That are we saying that getting hot should continue? Something like that. I can't really remember what she was saying, explicitly again, but she was saying something like, does it mean that it is okay to hurt your partner? Does it mean it is good to continue to hurt your partner? Yeah, I think that's what she said. That doesn't mean we should continue to hurt your partner. Is that right or something? So, my answer to that will be no. The answer is no. It is not right at all to continue hurting your partner in any way, in any condition at all, in any circumstances. You shouldn't hurt your partner. You shouldn't make your partner feel bad, at least not intentional. Do you understand? Please, not intentional. So we need to get to a point where we understand that our partner can hurt us. Our partner can hurt us. Consider this, that you and your partner are from different backgrounds, an entirely different backgrounds. You were raised by, different mother, different father, in different community, most times, sometimes in different states, and in some cases we see different countries. So you realize that you and your partner may be coming from a different cultural background. You see? So the existence of these differences gives, what will I call it now? Gives space for your partner offending you. Do you understand? For your partner offending you. Now, when I talk about the pains, yes, there are some pains that are very extreme that, of course, it breaks your heart, and the pain I'm talking about here, I'm not talking about when somebody knowingly, consistently cause you pain. You get me? I'm not talking about when somebody knowingly and consistently cause you pain. If you are in such a relationship, I'll advise you have a routine. Yes, you have a routine. Now, I'm back to what I was saying, that we are from different backgrounds. And we must recognize that. In our relationship, we have to recognize that we are from different backgrounds. Every one of us, we have different perception from our background, from our culture, about relationship, about life, about certain subjects in life, about certain things in life. And that is why many people tend to look for someone that has, maybe something like close to same, thinking faculty, close to the same kind of reasoning. And if you don't accept that both of you, yourself and your partner, are from different background, it's going to be a difficult experience for you. It's going to be a difficult experience for you, and you really need to accept that you guys are from a different background. So it is important. It is very, very important that you understand that you guys are from different backgrounds. That's the first thing I want you to understand, that both of you are from a different background. Okay? Now, having understand that both of you are from a different background, what am I actually talking about here? I am saying that it is possible for your partner to do things that will hurt you, to do things that you don't like, things that you don't really accept, things that we make you sad and all that. So when you are in a relationship and you're thinking that my partner shouldn't at all, at any point in time, hurt me, well, yes, he shouldn't. But guess what? These things happens. These things happens. And remember, in the droplet, I said this. I said that for a relationship to be stable, your heart needs to be able to withstand hurt from that one person that loves you, from that one person that you truly love. Your heart should be able to withstand it. We sometimes may be telling ourselves, because this person hurts me once, twice, oh, this is not the right relationship. Well, may I tell you that there is no relationship that exists upon the face of this earth that both parties don't hurt each other. And that is why I said that hurt, pain is part of true love. It comes with it. It's a whole package. So you need to understand that. I often tell people that marriage is a bed of roses. It's a bed of roses, but with thorns. Marriage is a bed of roses, but with thorns. There are thorns on that bed of marriage. But guess what? It is left for you to know how you are going to sleep on it, such that the thorns does not hurt you. All right? Such that the thorns on that same bed do not hurt you. So it is important that you understand this phenomenon. All right, this droplet, that your partner can hurt you. So here is what you need to get as well. You need to have a big heart in your relationship. A big heart that forgives. A big heart that can let go easily. And you see, this is where the caveat comes in. That your partner should be a responsible person, somebody that respects your forgiveness, not somebody that takes it for granted, that takes advantage of it, but somebody that respects it. So again, if you are not ready to get hurt, it's not something that is new at all. If you're not ready to get hurt, then you're not ready to go into a relationship. If you're not ready to forgive, you're not ready to go into a relationship. If you're not ready to accommodate the other person, then you are not ready to go into a relationship. You are not ready to go into marriage. So you need to understand that pain will come. This person will definitely hurt you. So you need to prepare your heart for that. This person will definitely hurt you. This person is going to do things that you don't like. Take for example, you got married, or you're dating a guy or a lady, and the lady or the guy is acting a bit close to someone else. Sometimes that hurts. You feel jealous, you feel, why would he or she be closer to someone else than you? That is part of love as well. Yes. Take, for example, this scenario. Yourself and your partner attend a party, and you guys sat on the same table. Then somebody walks by, probably an old friend of your partner, but they are opposite sex. And your partner stood up and with the old friend, they hugged, they held hands, they laughed, they, cracked jokes and all that. And you looking at, but this guy or this lady does not laugh with me like this, doesn't joke with me like this, doesn't do this with me. Why would he or she be doing with someone else? Let me tell you something. These are part of relationship. They happen. So if you cannot take that simple scenario, or if you cannot handle that kind of scenario, that very simple scenario that doesn't mean anything, it's going to be problematic for you in future. It's going to be problematic in future. So it is important that you know that what I'm saying is true. Yes, what I'm saying is very, very true. So when your partner hurts you, when your partner do things that you don't like, I'm not talking about infidelity or all the likes, you should understand. You should understand that these things will happen. That these things will happen. And you should prepare yourself to be able to probably say, forgive your partner when it happens. Okay? Forgive your partner when it happens. So it's important that we know this when we are going into a relationship or in the relationship we are currently. If you are asking, like that lady asked, if it was okay to hurt your partner, no, it's not okay. But as human, it's in the human nature that these things happen, that these things will occur. So you need to prepare yourself, raise yourself up. It's part of the relationship. It comes with it, full package. It comes packaged with love. That love that excites you, that feelings that make you feel good, that hurt also comes with it as part of the package. So I want us to understand that and not think that relationship is just rosy all the way. No, it's not like that. There are times your partner is going to hurt you. So you need to learn to forgive your partner. Again, don't forget the caveat. The caveat is that your partner have to be what? Responsible. Partner have to be responsible. It's not like true love does not know what it's doing, but the truth is that when you love somebody, that single person is the person that can hurt you the most. Is the person that can hurt you the most. So we need to understand that. Truly speaking, that is just the truth. That singular person that you claim that you love, that loves you so much, that you're excited about, that you really want to do all you can for, is the person that can hurt you the most. So we have to understand that. We need to understand it and know how it works. Because if somebody does not really love you or regard you at all, the person does not, value you, you will do all sorts of things and the person will not be moved. The person will not bother. So sometimes when you do things, even as little as it may be, and your partner is upset with you or your partner is complaining, take a step back and don't just quickly say, hey, you complain too much, you do this too much, you do all sorts too much, okay? But take a step back and understand that your partner is complaining. It's coming out of the fact that your partner values you, that you're someone that is of value to your partner. Because if you are someone that is not of value to your partner is just going to say, well, it's not going to affect your partner. That's what I'm saying. It's not going to affect your partner at all. But because your value to your partner takes note of all these things, and sometimes try to tell you, sometimes your partner gets angry and all that. So please try and understand it. Okay, I'm not saying that you should go getting upset over everything. Okay, but I'm saying that sometimes when you're upset about something that your partner has done, you need to know that it happens. It happens. Most of us, our partner, don't do these things knowingly. They don't do it intentionally, but it just happens. And you see some of our partners, some people, their partner apologizing that they're sorry, they're this, they're that. And if you are that person that seems as if you're the one that offends all the time, just try to sit down and ask yourself some questions. Why does it seem as if you're the one that, offends like all the time? Ask yourself those questions, and I will encourage you to take your time and work on yourself. Because pain is part of love does not mean you must hurt your partner. But the good thing to do is to try not to hurt your partner. Work on it. Work on it. We've seen relationships that, they fight almost every day. Some people cannot withstand it, and then they end up splitting up. And nobody's going to blame anybody for that. Okay? Some of us have different threshold, when it comes to taking what we don't want from our partners. We have different threshold. So my simple encouragement for all of us is, first, recognize that it is possible that your partner will hurt you. So you prepare yourself for it. You prepare yourself for it, that your partner can hurt you. And one of the reasons why your partner can hurt you, why it is possible for your partner to hurt you, is that your partner is human. Your partner is human. He or she isn't perfect. He or she isn't perfect as such. So please try to understand that. So don't view your partner as somebody, you're supposed to be perfect, you're supposed to be this, you're supposed to be that, you're supposed to be ABC. But understand it. Your partner is not perfect. He or she may be working towards perfection, but it is work in progress. So the question is, should you allow your partner to work on himself or herself to be better? Should you give your partner that chance? The answer is yes. Of course, the answer is yes. You should give your partner a chance to get better. Yes. Give your partner the chance to get better. And I'm very sure many responsible partners work on themselves, work towards getting better, try to change, try to do things the way their partner will be happy. You understand? One thing again you need to understand is that if your partner is happy, you definitely will be happy if you truly love your partner. Let me say that again. When your partner is happy, you will be happy if you truly love your partner. So that is why you will do things to make your partner happy. I'm speaking to you about this from experience. If your partner is cool with what you're doing, I'm sure you'll be happy that your partner is cool with what you're doing, provided you love your partner. But when there is no love, that's when your partner is happy and you are not happy, it becomes a problem. In fact, why should your partner be happy and you're not happy? It shouldn't be. It shouldn't even be at all. So, do things that your partner will be happy about. Do it intentionally. You understand? Do it intentionally. For example, on Thursday was the National Men Cook Dinner Day. National Men Cook Dinner Day. For those of us that are men, that are married, I'm speaking to those who are married right now, how many of you cooked for your wife at home? How many of us even know that that day is a day set aside for men to cook dinner? Many of us don't know. See, these are things that you should know so that you can make your partner happy. There are certain things that you need to start doing to make your partner happy. Yes, the droplet says that hurts and pains are part of love. But you need to make sure that happiness happy situation, happy moment, happy things, happy experience are the most part of your relationship. Don't say because James has said hurt is part of true love, and then you go about hurting your partner. No. What I want to encourage you to do is to ensure that happy experiences are much more than the sad ones. But let me tell you the truth about relationships. Most times we keep records of the sad experiences than we keep records of happy experiences. We keep records of the bad things, the wrongs that our partner do against us. And when our partner do things that are right, that makes us happy, we tend not to even show it at all. But one single mistake, we capitalize on it and make our partner seem like somebody that has never ever done anything right before. This is not how it's supposed to be. Okay? So I just want to encourage you. Try, do all you can in your power to ensure that you make your partner happy. Even if odds naturally comes with love, you still need to ensure that you make all conscious efforts to ensure that your partner is happy, to ensure that your partner is very, very much happy. I can see you, Tosin. I can see Peniel. I can see Helen. I can see Margaret. Guys, you're all welcome to this platform. And we will one day understand that the more we try to make sure that our partners are happy, the more happy our relationship will be. So create more experiences of happiness rather than creating more experiences of hurt. Create more experiences of joy. Create more experiences of experiences that are not filled with sadness. Then you see how much your relationship will change for good. You know, sometimes you may feel that your relationship is heading towards the rock because you and your partner fight almost every day. You and your partner quarrel almost every day. But the truth of the matter is this. Should it be so? The answer is no. What can you do about it? There are many things you can do about it. And these things are within your power if you are willing to do them. Yes, you need to be intentional about your relationship. Don't say, I'm not supposed to do this, or don't say that this is how I feel. You may be feeling bad about something, but you need to force yourself to do the right thing, despite the fact that you may be feeling bad. Your partner may have offended you, and in your mind, something is telling you it does not deserve your love, it does not do this, it does not do that. Now I'm talking about a partner that is responsible here. You that has been offended need to be intentional. Your partner also needs to be intentional and ensure that both of you are actively working towards a much blissful relationship. a much better relationship. Don't just throw in the towel and make it one person job to keep the relationship together. Two of you have to work together. It is not the guy that has to work more or the woman that have to work more. Both of you have to work more on making sure your relationship works. And it has to be intentional. It has to be intentional. Yes. It has to be intentional. You need to decide to make your relationship work. You need to decide to make sure that the moments of happiness are more than the moment of sadness. The moment of joy are more than the moment of pain. I want to tell you this today. Be intentional about it. Be intentional about things that happen in your relationship. Don't just think things are just going to be unfolding themselves. You are the one that is writing your story. The story of your relationship, you are writing it. Right? You are the one that you are writing that story. So the way you want your story to end, that's the way you do it. You write it down. Okay? So don't allow ego. Try for the guys. Don't allow ego to make you write your relationship the wrong way, even when you don't even know you're writing it the wrong way. Pride will not take you anywhere. If you have a partner that is proud, or you are a very proud person, I want to let you know that it's not going to take you anywhere. It's not going to take you anywhere. So like I said, you need to be intentional about your relationship. You need to be intentional about what you want to be happening in your relationship. If you want things to work well in your relationship, you work for it. You make it happen. You know, so I just want to know that it is not everything that it is prayer. You need to do something yourself. You need to play your part. You need to play your part. Again, as much as true love comes with hurts and pains, we all need to ensure that we intentionally create much better, happier experience, much more than the negative and the painful ones. You know? Who writes your relationship? You write your relationship. Who makes things happen in your relationship? You make things happen in your relationship. So if things are not going well in your relationship, it's nobody's fault. Who can solve your problem? You are the one that can solve the problem. The two of you are the ones that can solve the problem. So don't give up on your partner just yet. With this understanding that hurt comes with love, that hurt and love is a point where it gets married, where they are married together, and that's where forgiveness comes in. Okay? You know, like I said in the droplets, let me just read it out again. Now, I said there, I said the truth is that if you are not ready to get hurt, then you are not ready for a lasting relationship, and that's the balanced truth. I said this is where love and forgiveness marries. It is love and forgiveness that can help you to withstand the hurt and the pains that may come with your relationship. You know, why do you think many people, when they get married, a few weeks later or a few months later, they begin to ask themselves that, I didn't know you do this before. You didn't show me this before. Oh, I didn't know this is how you are. You know, you hear all sorts of things. But guess what? You should have known better.